The V46 is a 38.88-liter, 12-cylinder, V-type diesel engine that was made specifically for Soviet tanks, especially the T-72. It uses compressed air to start and produces about 780 horsepower. Because to its sturdy design, it can function in harsh environments. To handle dirty, high-stress situations on the battlefield, the engine has preheaters, fuel filters, and a special scavenging system. Austrian JENBACHER work made the single-cylinder horizontal four-stroke diesel JENBACHER JD15. The company made diesel engines and locomotives in the mid-20th century, but presently it makes gas engines and cogeneration systems. The JENBACHER JW15 powered small tractors, especially Lindner tractors, industrial equipment, and narrow-gauge railway locomotives. In reality, McLaren has no history with the so-called M4 MK11 diesel. This moniker is perhaps a reference to the renowned McLaren MP4 Quarters or MP411s, two iconic Formula One vehicles. In the past, a British engineering firm called J&H McLaren & Co. produced diesel engines. However, this company is unrelated to the current McLaren automobile manufacturer. This issue demonstrates how McLaren's MP4 designation, which is used for both road and racing cars, can occasionally be misinterpreted. Actually, McLaren has never included diesel engines in its technical concept. Since its debut, the medium-sized track-type tractor known as the Caterpillar D7 has been a mainstay of the Caterpillar portfolio. Building on the popularity of previous RD series tractors, such as the RD7, the first Caterpillar D7 was released in 1938. It made a name for itself right away as a strong and dependable device for a range of jobs. The 1938 D7 marked the start of a lengthy and prosperous family history. The fundamental design of a strong, dependable track-type tractor hasn't changed in more than 80 years, despite the introduction of new technology in later D7 models. SE-type engines were horizontal, single-cylinder semi-diesel, hot bulb. This design showed the era's over-engineering. With a 600 RPM rated speed, it was designed to provide steady power for continuous operation. Simple, strong construction, large flywheel, and enormous cast-iron components made the engine nearly indestructible. Many SE types are still in use, proving their durability. An intriguing period in the development of early industrial power is represented by the 20 HP Mary's oil engine, produced in the United States by the Mary's Oil Engine Company. This engine is a unique and uncommon engineering marvel that exemplifies the early 20th century shift from steam to internal combustion power. The engine was created in 1915 to satisfy the increasing demand for dependable stationary power in mills, factories, and agricultural operations, where low maintenance and long-term durability were crucial.
It's just going blue. It smells stinky.
The 23-liter V12 gasoline engine, the MAYBACH HL230, is tested following carburetor and timing modifications. In 1942, this 700-horsepower power plant was used to power Panther tanks during World War II. The HL230 powered over 6,000 Panther tanks, with its 700-horsepower upgrade from the HL210's 650 horsepower, achieved by increasing cylinder bore from 125mm to 130mm for better performance. A gas-powered internal combustion engine and a dynamo, an older word for what is now generally referred to as an alternator, combined to make the Union gas engine, also known as the dynamo, an early type of power production system. Such systems have historically supplied vital electricity to factories, hospitals, and oil fields. They have also been used as dependable backup supplies in vital institutions,